Hey guys, Ludgonious here. Today I'm going to show you an easy way to edit photos so that you can create a different color planet without actually having to build it. If you watched our other instructional videos, you've seen how we made both of these small spheres, but sometimes it just don't feel like building one of these, or you can't achieve the color you want this, and I'm just going to show you a way to get around it. Now, it's not purist or anything, so if you want to stay to a purist mindset, then you'll probably need to rebuild one of these, and you'll want to check out an instructional video on how to do that. But if you follow me, I'll show you a nice, easy editing trick. Okay guys, the first step is to photograph your sphere you've already made. You will have to do this one time, and once you get this base sphere photographed, you won't have to do it again. You can just keep using the same one to create different effects. I've made like a little stand here to put it on. I feel like it's easier to shoot it when it's off the table. You can see I put a black background poster board up to create a black background, again just to make it easier for editing. When you take photos, especially from this close of a distance, you're going to want to use the macro settings on your camera. And for me, I don't like to use a flash. I feel like it reflects too much. You just use some desk lamps or something, and once you get the plate in the line the way you want, nice and simple picture, and then I'll show you how to edit it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is open it up in Paint. We're going to remove this background, make it all black here. So just select background as black, make sure your fill's set to solid, and we're just going to use the square right at first here to just knock out big chunks of the edit. We'll fine tune it later with the Polygon feature. For right now, we just want to make as much of it black as we can without really having to get too close, too detailed. Okay, once we get this done, I'm going to skip a little forward. I'm going to use the Polygon feature to just get this a little bit closer here. There we go. Okay, so I've done most of the sphere already. We're going to zoom in and do this last part. With the Polygon feature, you can make a shape of your own. I like to use lime green as my highlight color, so it's just easier to see where I'm making my lines. Good thing about using the black background is you don't have to get super close. It'll kind of blend into the thing you're photographing. And there we go. So we'll go ahead and just close that up. We'll get rid of the lime green. And if we zoom out here, we'll have our planet on a black background. So we're going to go ahead and save that. And we're going to open up in Picasa here. And the first thing we want to do is make this all white. You can start with the white sphere and just skip this step, but I like to just use a light gray. And you can use the black and white function like that. Now it's white. If you come over here and you can edit the fill light, highlights, and shadows, just one click of a button. That should make it even brighter. You can adjust it how you want, but usually the best way to do it is just to click the button, get them all set by the computer. And there we go. So now we get a white sphere. It's clean and ready to edit, and we'll go ahead and save that. Once it's saved, we can we're gonna make several copies of it for each layer that we want. So let's see here. There's one, and we'll just rename them here too while we're at it to make them easier to find. A and B, and let's add the third one here. And then we'll have C here. So now we can open it back up in Picasa, and we can add the graduated tint feature to make these all different colors here. Oops, okay, graduated tint. You could use a tint feature, but the graduated tint feature just makes it so much better, I think. Only thing you got to do is once you select your color, you got to pull it down here, just so the whole build is covered by the tint. I like to take the feathering and all the way down to 0. There's some preset colors, like this one here almost looks like a color that Lego makes. The dark green. So I'm going to go with that at my first layer, I think. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, we'll save that, and then we'll go on to our next sphere. And I'm going to go with the brown in that. So back to graduated tint. We're going to do one of the preset colors. Here we go. Brown. A little lighter than the one that Lego makes, but I like the way this looks. Take the feathering down. You can move the shade however you like. And there we go. So now we got our second layer done. Save that, and we'll go on to the third one here. And next color, I'm probably going to go with like a tan. You can use this little rainbow palette down here to make something, or you could pick one of the pre-selected. I like the pre-selected ones more often than not. Okay, that looks pretty good. I like that color. We'll go ahead and apply our settings up, turn the feathering down. There we go. It's a nice even color. So we have 3 different color spheres now. So now we can open up we'll open all 3 in Paint. This one here will be our base layer. This is the one we want at the bottom, so we're not going to do anything to that. The first layer we're going to put on it is this tan layer here. So in order for the brown to show through, we're going to have to remove sections of this tan one. And you can do that once again with the, what am I looking for here? The Polygon feature. Make sure you select your fill to solid color. There you go, Polygon, not circle. And I'm just going to take little chunks out of it here. Anywhere you want the dark brown to show through, you're going to want to erase that section of the sphere on your layer 2. Okay, so we got that. Now, to make it blend better in, we're not going to just go straight with this. We're going to use the spray paint feature. Make sure you select the size to big, and it'll get zoomed in here a little closer. And we're just going to spray paint around the edges to kind of blend it in. If you're using a better program like Photoshop or something, I'm sure there's easier ways to do this, but this is a nice free way to do it. Just using Microsoft Paint and Picasa, which is also free. Go ahead and just spray along this layer here, kind of get out some of the sharper angles, make it blend a little bit better. And our final one right here. Again, I'm going really fast when I'm doing this to try to keep this video's time limit down. You can spend more time and you can make this effect a lot better than what I'm going to show you here. So once you get it the way you like it, you can select the whole image, select all, and copy it. And then we're going to go back to our base layer, the dark brown, and we're going to paste it over the top. Make sure you use a transparent selection so it shows through. And there you go. So now we got a planet with 2 colors, tan on dark brown. We're going to go in with our third layer here real quick. Oops, I forgot to select my fill. I went to solid color. So we're going to erase that much of the green, so that way the tan and the brown show through. I went a little farther down than I liked on this one, but that's okay. Do the same thing. So whatever you don't erase is what's going to show through in the final product. So we're not going to have very much green in there. I was going a little too fast, but that's okay. I'm going to speed this section up. We're going to go back and do the spray paint once again. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's go real fast here. And again on this last one, just so it's not a solid straight line, helps it blend a little better. Once again, we'll select all, or what am I doing? Select all, and then we're going to copy, go back to our original image, which already has a dark brown and tan. We're going to paste this on top as well. And there you go. So now we got 3 separate colors on a planet. It's nice and blended. It still looks like Lego. It's still got the studs, it's got the shape, but it's just not quite the same. You can do a lot of different effects. You can make things rounded. You can just put subtle terrain details in there this way. And once again, it's not pierced, but you know, I like the way it looks. Alright, so there you have it, guys. Nice, easy editing trick to turn a simple gray, round Lego creation into anything you like. Sometimes you want to build a purple planet, but you don't have enough purple to make it happen. Well, this is the way to do it. You can just take one like this, nice standard sphere, and turn it into anything you want. I was happy enough with my result that I'm going to go ahead and use that on my next LAU Atlas. I did go a little faster than usual, but it took me about 10 minutes, I guess. You could spend even more time you can add even better features and more layers and just really rev up this effect to create what you like. So go ahead and give it a shot. Tell me how it turns out. Make sure you check out our website, www.ludgonious.com, and please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Plain old sphere and plain old sphere and